Hi, this is a video walkthrough of my portfolio website, which I've built from the ground up using the full MERN stack. That's MongoDB, Express.js, React, and Node.js. The home page has a bit of information about me, the skills and technologies I've been working on over the last couple of years, and some of my education. Beyond that, there's a projects page which has some cards of the projects that I'm working on. It's organized in terms of featured projects and minis. Featured projects are things I've been working on for a while or haven't yet completed, but I am working on them. Minis are small projects I've done to get better at my skill and my craft of full stack development. This is a fun one to kind of play around with it if you have the time. Beyond that, each of them has a GitHub link and a link to the project if that link does exist. Moving forward, there's a whole blog page which I have just taken to in terms of posting projects. Right now there are only 2 on here. It's organized by genre. In this case we're on the all page where everything's in chronological order. If we go to the extras page, we see the one at the bottom comes to the top. Each blog page also has a comment section. In this case, there's a comment that was already left by me. The next page I want to take a look at is the contact page. It just has links to my GitHub, my social media basically, and my email address. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. The features on the site do change with different permissions. So if you log in either with your own information and password, which is protected by encryption on my back end, or as a guest, if you log in, you do get access to different functionality. In this case, on the blog page, you can now leave comments. And you'll notice that after you leave a comment, you can also delete your own comments, but you can't delete comments made by others. Moving forward, on the contacts page, you can now send me a message. If you haven't logged in with your own credentials and you've logged in as a guest, please leave your contact info along with your message. So if I send that, you'll see there's a little green toast from Chakra UI that shows up. That closes on its own, or you can close it with a click of a button. One thing I also want to show you guys is that there's different functionality for different users. In fact, if you're an author, me on this site, you get access to a content management system, which is fairly basic, but I really enjoy putting it together. Let me put my password in here. And if I log in here, we see the navigation has changed. I can create a project, and I'll say dummy project. I'll give it a minis genre, so it shows up in the bottom scroller. And I'll just put some random text in here because we don't quite have this information. And if I post this project, it shows up right at the bottom. We've got our dummy project. You'll also notice that as an author, I have access to these delete and update buttons. If I decide to update this dummy project to just say dummy, we see that updates immediately, which is kind of fun. We can also delete this project. The same goes for creating a post. I can write in dummy post. I'll give this extras as a genre name and some text content. Here I've also got a Cloudinary account in which I load my pictures into a different database in my MongoDB database. And here we see that dummy post does show up on the post page. It can leave comments, so on and so forth. I can update this post to just be dummy like I did before, or I can even change the photo on it. And I can toggle that away. And we see that has changed. So that's pretty fun. I'm going to delete this post now. Okay. And then finally, the extra usability I have as an author is that I can delete any of the comments that I want. So I can delete this comment as well. Great. Moving forward, the last feature I want to show you is how your messages show up to me. I check this weekly, so hopefully I'll be able to see what you've left me, and I can delete these messages as we go, or I can search them as they build up. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you found this interesting, and feel free to reach out if you have any questions about how I did this, or if you're curious about collaborating with me or working with me in the future. Take care. Bye.